Hola everyone, welcome back to another video. Mallorca on film is the title of the video. So as you can imagine, I went to Mallorca and took pictures on film. If you're imagining that, you would be correct. Mallorca's a place I've been to several times, but every time I've been, we've stayed in an all-inclusive hotel with infinite food and beer. So even though I wanted to go and explore more of the island, infinite food and beer in a swimming pool is quite enticing. So I just did that. This trip, however, was different. We rented a car to start off with, and we stayed in the middle of nowhere. So we had to leave to see anything, which was good. The car obviously gave us freedom to go quite literally wherever we wanted within the borders of the island. If we wanted to go beyond those borders, a boat would have been required, but I don't know how to sail a boat. I'm sure it's not too hard, but we didn't do that, so yeah. And we were away for a total of 4 full days, and we decided to go for a mix of cramming in everything we wanted to see and also somewhat relaxing and just generally enjoying being outside of the UK. This was the first trip I've shot exclusively on film. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, but for some reason just never committed to doing so. I shot 4 rolls altogether, 2 rolls of Colour Plus, 1 roll of Cinestill 800T, and a roll of Lomo 400, which was in a little point and shoot. Unfortunately, I didn't really shoot too much of it. Not really sure why, I just didn't get around to it. But I did finish both rolls of Colour Plus and the roll of Cinestill 800T. I'm not a digital or a film purist by any means. There are definitely benefits to shooting both mediums, but I just find taking pictures on film a much more involving experience, and they also just come out of a camera looking better, I guess. There's less editing time to get it to where, or for how I want it to look anyway. I shot the majority of the images on my newly acquired Rolly 35 after only putting 2 test rolls for it, which may have been stupid, but it turned out to be not a bad idea because everything came out quite well. I made everything with the Sunny 16 roll, as the reason I bought the Rolly is because I wanted a fully mechanical camera. I didn't want to even put a battery in it, as I just wanted something that would always work regardless of power or, you know, batteries running out. And with it being a zone focus camera, I had no idea if anything would actually have come out at all, because it was all me and no camera, which is quite exciting but scary at the same time. But to my surprise, everything was well exposed and in focus. Crazy.
Lunch.
We got to Mallorca with no real plan of what we wanted to do or where we wanted to go. It was sort of a rough idea of whereabouts in the island we wanted to be each day. And then sort of along the way to the destination, we just stop at little towns. So the town you saw there, Sicilines, I think is how you would say that. We drove through on the way, it's a little coastal hike we did, and then came back through on the way and stopped off for a coffee and just a look around, and that's pretty much what we did for most of the time we were away. Yeah. Oh, that guy would have been the one as well. See? That's perfect right there. And one more thing to say before I go, because it's quite funny, and I've run out of things to say after the last thing I say, which will be this thing. When we were in Palma, we got approached by three English chaps. They're a bit rough looking. They were all wearing like tracksuits and it looked like they'd been sleeping under a bridge or something. And then they come and asked me and Millie if we spoke English. And for some reason, I thought it'd be hilarious to pretend that I didn't. And then they both looked at Millie, or they all looked at Millie, and then she didn't know what to do. And inside I was laughing because it was funny. I don't know if it really was that funny. I don't know if it'd be funny to anybody else, but it was funny to me. Yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Anyway, I'll be back in the future with some more mediocre videos that include mediocre photography of fantastic places. But anyway, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video. Watch videos I've made before and watch the ones I make in the future because they'll all be fantastic, just like this one. Ciao.
De recorrido, pero no